Right, good morning everyone. Now what I did last night, I sat and made all of these little flowers to go in the kits. This is for the fabric books, and you know, you just have to make a mixture of them. People may not use them, they might want to use them somewhere else, that's fine. But I've got these together, which are the beads. They're to go in the kits as well. And each of the, can't think what, Bohemian beads, because you need wires. You know, you can wrap, and you don't need them, you can wrap wire around the bead once you've made it. You've seen how I've done it, go look at the video. I'm putting in the multicoloured, they're like pearlised seed beads. So you're getting a little tub of those, plenty there to do the 3 and more beads. And then I'm also putting these in the fabric book kit. So these are silver and gold, just in case you want to embroider some little things on there. And these will go in the fabric book kit, but there's seed beads in the bottom of all different colours. There's lots of different beads in there as well. You'll get other beads besides these. These are just the things I'm putting in. Right now what I'm doing is I'm taking these little flowers that I've made, and I'm just adding various things to them. Like that. See how pretty that is. Now that will look great on a little fabric journal somewhere. So I'm doing that, and then if I get my... They're so easy to make, I will show you. And you just burn them off like that. That's it. That's all you do. So we've got little flowers. So what I'm going to do is just try and make a batch of these. Now, you can choose different things to go on them. Like, you know, we've got this sort of thing. I like that. It's big, is it? But it can be taken off, but that will cover that. So yeah, why not? Pop that on there, and we pop that little thing on, and then we just burnish off all the ends like that. So you'll get a mixture of them in your kit, and it'll be colour coordinated, of course. These are a different one. You make it into like a flower, and we can put in, oh, I don't know, we've either got something like that can go in, make them really pretty. Oh, not that one. Where's the little flower one? That one in the middle. But normally what I'll do with this sort of flower is to put a pearl in. So I'm just going to get... Oh, we can put one of these in, I suppose. I don't want all the middles the same, though. Let me just find my little pearls. That's it. That's all you need. The flower doesn't have to be perfect either. So, let's have a look. Look at these. Cute, aren't they? But, let me just tip some of these out because I can't see what I've got. It's why I collect all these tiny little things. Oh, look. It was a bit big for that one. We'll put one of these in, I think. One of these little flower ones. I love them. That's better. See, like that? There we go. Done. Oh, I probably want one out, so let me just do that one. And I'll show you both ways how I do them. So that's that. Now, so take the cloth, and one of them you need to cut one into a circle. And it, as much of a circle as you can get it into. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Needle and thread. I should have enough on this one. Turn it upside down so you're at the back of the fabric. It doesn't really matter which way you sew it, but you know, you're going to have to gather it this way. Go around the edge. Not too far near the edge, mind. Like that. Now, flatten that out where you started. Like that. Okay, so you've got that. Now try and just wandle it about, because you've done it in a circle, to loosen all the sides. See, when it's gathered like that. And then pull it. Oh, God. Just pull it in like that. And you've done yourself like a little flower. And then what I do to keep them equal all the way around, I just do stitches in and out from front to back. And then depending on which way you're going to use your flower, it doesn't matter at all. And then just snip that. I'm going to use it this way. Pop on my, my little bead. Cute. See, it's another one. I just need to rethread my needle because it's running out. Right, again, you just need a strip. So I'm just going to find a strip. So we'll do this one. So cut about an inch, 6 inches long. Don't forget to knock the end of your thread. Turn it over on the end and fold it in half. So you're doing that. And then halfway up, push that in the middle there and stitch that end together. Just not where the fold is. Just halfway across to the end. Oopsie daisy. Like that. And turn it over, and if you're right-handed like me, bring your needle up to the front. Oh, God, police everywhere. Fold that over. Well, I fold it over my finger, but you don't have to. You can do it like this. Beginning to sound more like America than ever. You hear sirens constantly. Right, okay, so you can wrap it over your fingers, it'll help. Like that. Now I will show you how I thread the needle, because somebody's asked me, how do I thread the needle? I make it look easy. Well, it is. But not to everybody. So I'm going to show you in a minute. Just sew down the edge. Like that. Until you get to near the end, but not quite the end. Okay, that's long enough for me. So then you turn this end over, fold the end like that, like you did at the beginning, and then fold that back in half, like that. Wait a minute. Like that. Okay, and then what you do is pull that, and it pulls that together, and bring that around and slot that into that one before you stitch it. But then if you turn it that way, inside out the flower, I need to bring my needle and thread back through to the front, finish the edging like that. Keep hold of these two. You slot one inside the other. And pull it. Pull all of that together really tight. And then put your needle through. And then what you do, keep that in there. Oh look, I've got a knot in mine now. Right. Right. While you've got that slotted into that section, just do a running stitch. Well, you don't have to do a running stitch. Just catch the two fabrics together. It's going to be under the flower, so you're not going to see it. There you go, like that. It really does make a difference there. And then you can stitch back down towards the centre. Like that. And then trim. And there you go. You've got your little flower. Like that. And then you can add your centre. Like that. I put my needle away because I know what I'm like. So that's how you do that particular flower and that one. And they look great. Right, I think I've got enough to do the 6 kits. I mean, you'll get several of each. But, I mean, obviously, if it's, you know, blues, or if you're getting a green, you probably get a cream and a green in your kits. And something like that. Right, so I'm going to add some of this particular trim in the, or fabric in the books, with the books, for you to play. Or it's not just a book, you can either do a book or a bag, it's completely up to you. But look, absolutely gorgeous fabric, thick. And yeah, just take the labels off, that'll be fine. I just wanted to share that with you. I've got that in several colours as well. So you'll get a piece. This is the size you'll get. Some of the pieces are half that size. Some of the pieces are bigger. But the majority of them are this size. Okay? So I know you'll enjoy the kits. And There's an awful lot in them. So you're going to get, you know, that plus that with all your fabrics, with your flowers, plus all the other stuff that I'm going to add in as well. Don't forget, drop by the shop. That's the links under every video, and it's jenningscreationsboutique.com. Plus, if you want a kit, say on this video or the video I did yesterday, part 2 of the book. All right, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.